All right, hi everybody. This is Peanut's backing day. So prior to starting this video, I did a fair amount of lunging and just, doing her regular stuff, turn on the fore and moving the haunches and putting the head down. So my helper here is Victoria. Thank you, Victoria, for getting on my babies for me. So yeah, we just try and tag team them in the beginning, at least the first, 4 rides, something like that. And I try and do it this way with somebody else getting on them first mainly because I've done so much groundwork at this point that the horse, it knows me on the ground. It knows my body language. We've already got a communication and a language from the ground. So I handle the groundwork and just apply the same pressures that I would normally use in lunging and whatever. And all I'm adding now is just somebody else sitting on the back, and then the person on the back, me and the person on the back are communicating. Okay, now we're going to turn left, and so I shape my body to shape the horse to turn left, and the rider at the same time, puts on the rider aids for turn left, and that's how the horse starts to kind of connect the dots and figure it out. Now I know there was a little bit of distraction for this horse. I think one of the horses from outside started calling to her and got her a little upset and distracted. But Victoria and I have done this with several horses this way, so we start off real quiet. I mean, I've already been on the mounting block, leaning over the horse, patting around on her and everything, but we just take everything real slow in the beginning and do everything real easy. And I think I told her not to get on right here because the horse is still, you can see she's staring towards the corner where the horses are outside. And while I know this is a behaved horse, I also don't want to put Victoria at any risk either, and I don't want to have to hang on to the horse tight and create any sort of a bad experience. So I just did a quick little turn on the fore, move your haunches a little bit, get her attention back to me, and then I think I spin her back around and bring her back to the mounting block. So as you can see, she gets on and gets off a couple of times. Lots of rewards. Neat little trick for anybody out there. So if you are standing on the mounting block, you hold the stirrup leather on the opposite side so that you can stand off on the side of the horse without committing to actually getting on, and that will hold your saddle, in the middle of the horse's back, so you're not standing just in that left stirrup and torquing the whole back the whole time. And you can just stand there and hold it. And the horse can even walk, and you can still be balanced and feel secure yourself. So you don't have to just step up that mounting block and quick flop on the horse. And then I think she gets on, and we always have to adjust something from the tack. You always have to either adjust your stirrups or adjust the girth or whatever. So you might as well introduce that stuff right from the get-go. And you can see my body language. I'm calm and relaxed. Even if I'm on edge, I will show the horse with my body language that I am totally chill. So it helps the horse just kind of take it all right in stride. And then they just kind of learn from their good experience, and they go from there. And then I'll ask her if she's ready, and then we go for just a little walk. A green horse that's never done this before will usually kind of fall sideways away from the mounting block. Like they park up next to the mounting block I think she might actually walk straight, but they usually will park next to the mounting block and then feel like stuck to that mounting block. And then when you take them off the mounting block, they kind of stagger sideways and just eventually just start walking. Yeah, but this one decided to just walk straight. She's completely comfortable, which is impressive. She's a good little learner. So as you can see, we did a lot of turning right, turning left, and then we have her halt again, give her lots of pats, practice getting off. Yep. And we got to stand there. She's got to stand still while you hang off the side and listen and let you jump off. And then you do it all again. We go back to the mounting block, mount up, walk off, steer a little more, and just keep building from there. Repetition is key. Quiet repetition. All right, so we just did another round or two of walking around the cones, and I started trying to Victoria started trying to take her on a bigger loop. So she was on a little bit of a longer line, and then we decided that we would try and lunge a little bit. So got to pick up my stick because Peanut's still not super sure about going with the rider on her back. So we always practice posting at the walk, just moving around in the tack, just, to make sure that the horse won't be surprised by a rider moving around in the tack when you go to trot. And then the first trot there's usually some fast walking, and then they kind of rush off a little bit into the trot. And at first it's the rider's responsibility to just follow. Yeah, she starts with a little bit of a sitting trot. And then if the horse seems fine with that, you go to a little posting trot, and you just make it a good experience. And here you can see that the horse is trotting, but she looks pretty insecure about it now. So I just have her continue trotting, and I'm doing a lot of clucking at her, and we're just trying to get her to move a little forward, a little more freely forward, and get her a little confident with the trotting. And then eventually, when she does, then we will let her walk. I will also add that it's a fine line. How much forward pressure do you put on a horse in the beginning? I prefer my young horses to be a little bit slow. It's easy to spice them up and send them forward and really get them jazzy and looking amazing. But in the beginning, especially, you want everything to be quiet and just nice. Any sort of positive experience, any time that you can get them to just relax a little bit and feel like they're doing a good job, that is exponential. That will build on itself, and they will get more and more confident, and you'll have more and more stuff to jazz up and make look amazing. So for Peanut, I think that was an amazing first day. I don't think I could ask for any more. Thanks for watching.
She's not very big.
No.
Are Dutches like a little smaller or?
No, it's just different horses are different sizes. But yeah, she's not going to be huge.
Yeah.
All right.